I'm in a weird situation with one of my kids' friends, and I need to know if you think I'm overreacting. Okay, so it's a little bit of a story. So I would say like a year and a half ago, my kid was invited to a birthday party at this person's house. And when we got that invitation, we realized, oh, this person just lives a couple houses down. So we walked down to the birthday party and attend this in-home birthday party. Now, the first thing for me was the house was dirty. And I don't mean messy, I mean dirty. Okay. And there's a lot of kids there. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of parents. It was a little bit uncomfortable for some of us. Okay. It is what it is, right? People live in different situations. We enjoyed the party. We stayed the full time. It was great. The kids had fun. While I was there, I noticed that on their refrigerator, they had a lot of stuff from my child, which wasn't totally weird, but it kind of was. So they have like 5 kids. And their refrigerator is full of stuff that my child has made. Pictures, drawings, like actual pictures of her and this other kid. It was just a little bit much for me, okay? So now they know that we live close. And come this school year, they now ride the same bus because we had to switch which buses we ride. Anyways, so my kid says to the little girl, who's an absolute sweetheart, you know, she's like, oh, we should play together sometime. We should set up a play date. So then I wouldn't say probably 20 minutes after they get home, I got a text message from this person's dad that said, hey, this is so-and-so's dad. And I was told that our kids are playing together today. And I said, oh, well, sorry for the misunderstanding. Oh, and he called twice first and then texted. I need to add. I didn't answer the phone. I didn't know the number. Anyways. So he texted and said, our kids want to play and I wasn't just going to send my little 5-year-old over to your house and whatever. So I wanted to text first. And I said, oh, yeah, it was just a little bit of a misunderstanding. Like, I don't mind if, maybe we set up a play date, but school night's not a good night for us. So maybe on a weekend. Okay, sounds good. I haven't heard from them since, nor have I reached out because there's just something like I'm not comfortable with my kid going over there. And that's kind of where they want her to go, is over to their house. Okay. So it's just there's something that I am not comfortable with. So then flash forward to today, sitting on the couch, it's about an hour after school got out. And I hear this bang, 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 bang on my door. It's terrified me. And I go and I look out the people and I can see some little kids and a guy. And I'm thinking, oh, someone's probably in our neighborhood selling something. So I open the door and it's the little girl and the dad and another one of their kids. And basically, saying, and he's like, hey, I know it's not the weekend. Obviously, it's Monday. But I want to know if our kids can play together because it's breaking her heart that you're not allowing this to happen. And I was like, well, it's a school night and we have company over. My mom's over, we're hanging out, we're enjoying some family time. And so unfortunately, no, it's not a good time. And he goes, well, then I need you to tell my kid no. And it was just like, so, I explained to the little girl, like, oh, hey, how are you? Da, 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 da. Sorry, it's not good timing. My kid can come say hi to you and do all of that. Anyways, it just made me more uncomfortable. And he just kept saying like, well, I'm not trying to push you. I'm not trying to push you. I'm not trying to, it was just like, dude, chill. I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm overreacting, but at the same time, I just have that mama gut feeling like something isn't right. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm being judgmental. I don't know. But the fact that it always needs to be at their house and I'm not comfortable with that. I don't know. There's just something there. And trying to tell my kid like, hey, yeah, it's not really working out. I don't know when it will work out. I don't know. What do you guys think?
That made me uncomfortable. I've seen way too many movies like Lovely Bones. My aunt never allowed my cousins to ever go over anyone else's house, ever. Especially if there was a man present. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. We don't do sleepovers anymore because there's a lot of people that have ruined it. You know what I mean? Cold cases or whatever. that I found out on TikTok alone that says it was the neighbor. When I have children, they will no longer be allowed over anyone's house unless it's family and I'm there. They will be at my house. There's no sleepovers. There's none of that. Play dates. Everybody needs to be present for that so that nothing is misconstrued. Kids can do all kind of crazy things, but I don't think if something in your mind is telling you don't do it, that's intuition. It doesn't have to have a reason. There's so many times, I can even say that to myself this year. It was like, I don't think you should go to that event. I don't think you should be talking to that person anymore. It's just like the person will come up on my Instagram. And I was like, I haven't seen that person in a while. Maybe I should message them. And then the intuition says, don't do that. And I was just like, maybe it's because I've cut off a lot of people, or maybe I just know the patterns of people. I don't know what it is, but something's telling me not to talk to that person. I don't do it. It might be boring over here, but if it says do not talk to this person, I do not do it. Him coming over to your house and telling you, hey, you tell my kid that they can't have what they want. Red flag. Flag on the plate. Absolutely not. He needs to get off of my porch. He needs to not know where I live. Because my kid will never be coming over there. And they can talk to each other at school. They can talk to each other on the bus. But no one's entering anyone's house. And to have a picture on the refrigerator, I don't think that's really bad. You know, it still has their kid involved. But I ain't never done that. My mama ain't never done that. That's weird. I don't know. Maybe because I don't have kids, it's weird to me. What do you guys think? Put it in the comment section below.